Hello, friends. Welcome to the Brown One. I am Nitro. Today, I want to introduce you to a few habits that can help you build your mental strength. And all of these habits are extremely easy to implement, and you can start as soon as today. Stick around to find out how you can increase your life quality, and at the end, I will be giving you one bonus habit that will set direction for you for your development. After mastering the others, I just don't want you to be lost and leave you at the crossroad without a direction. Okay, let's dive right in, shall we? The first habit is the most basic and straightforward, which is to set limits for yourself. This one is very important when it comes to self-control and discipline, which is the foundation of any successful individual. It is good to enjoy your time and do what feels good, but it's as important knowing the limit and not overdoing it. Yes, it is always great to hang out with friends and party. That will build your memories and relationships. But it's not very healthy to do that every day when you have university or work to go to. It is fine to go out and eat occasionally and treat yourself, but it's gonna take a great hit on your health and wallet if you do that very frequently. This is a simple habit to wrap your head around, but on practice, this one is arguably the hardest one to stick to over a long period of time. And each person needs to find their own ways to set the limits, since we all have our own pleasures. I would suggest to spend some time developing your structure on limiting yourself and trying out different ways to do so. This is the simplest concept, the hardest habit to stick to, and the one that gives the biggest results when done and used correctly. The second habit to help you build your mental strength is to focus on one thing at a time. We all constantly multitask because that's just the way everything is built around us. Whatever we do, there's always an option to multitask. We eat while watching something on TV or smartphone. We drive while listening to radio or podcast. We work out while listening to podcast. This is the result of the insanely fast-paced life we have made for ourselves. And often we hear words in marketing, you can do this while you do this. But let me tell you a little secret. Multitasking is a little bit of a lie. Or rather, humans cannot multitask the way we think we can. The main reason being that biology haven't caught up with the technology advancement. Technology is evolving a lot faster than biology ever could. End result of trying to multitask when your mind and body has not mastered it yet, attention and productivity takes a massive hit. Lots of things we do can be done with greater accuracy and efficiency if we focus on one thing at a time. And don't try to use your mind in multiple things at the same time. Now, there are things that you can multitask on, but it would have to be one task, which is taking full capacity of your consciousness, and the second one is just a background task which you can give to your subconsciousness, and it does not take any mental activity. Like working out and listening to music instead of podcast, engaging in conversation and listening instead of scrolling through the phone, doing your work and fidgeting instead of, again, listening to a podcast. Focusing on one thing at a time doesn't only extend to the physical interaction. This is as important, if not more, when it comes to your mental activity. If you're thinking how to increase sales of your business, think about just that, not about what you're going to eat for lunch today or how you're going to have fun with friends this Friday, all at the same time. As I said, the efficiency and accuracy of each task increases rapidly when you focus on just that one thing. It's like when you have a garden hose, but you poked lots of holes in it and wondering why the pressure of the stream is so low. So, the third habit to incorporate in your life is to have some conscious disconnected time from online every single day. The conscious time is the key words here. Usually, the best time to do this would be before bed or after waking up. Nowadays, often it is that first thing you see when you wake up and the last thing before bed you just it's just your phone or any other smart device. Majority of people sleep right next to their phone, so as soon as they awake, their reflex is their hand reach for the phone automatically. This is not good for the mental health because you start and end your day with thoughts and messages you don't choose. You have no control over what you see online or whenever you enter online world. This is not what you want for your mind and mental state to start or end your day with. You can't control the emotion or thought flow you get into when you see a certain notification or a post. So having that discipline and again setting limits for yourself in how much online and outside world have effect on you and your mental state is very important. In the morning, you can go for a walk, have a breakfast, drink tea or coffee, get a quick workout in, read a book, whatever you enjoy, but it has to be without use of a digital device. In the evening before bed, you can take a shower or bath. Again, read a book, go outside, talk to family or a friend that you live with. Just disconnecting from online and connecting back to the real world around you. What I like to do sometimes is to leave my phone at home and go for a walk in my neighborhood and just enjoy the outside world without music or anything. Try noticing new things I haven't noticed before in my neighborhood. This allows me to connect with my surroundings, feel the air, the temperature, the wind hitting your face, and not be distracted by notifications. And you can't go back to your phone even if you want to because it's not with you. The last habit is somewhat similar to the previous one, where you're disconnected from online, but it's still, but I still treat it as a separate thing. Although this doesn't have to be daily, it can be just a couple of times per week thing. This last habit is me time. This is when you fully dive into any hobby or activity that you enjoy by yourself. The main purpose of this habit is to learn to be with yourself and the person who you will spend your whole life with, no matter what happens. Sky is not a limit with this one. Setting aside time with yourself to do what you enjoy, preferably disconnected from online. You can go for a sports activity, dive into a craft or DIY hobby, even go on a kind of a date with yourself and treat you with your favorite food. Learning to get comfortable with yourself and your mind will allow you to gain a greater understanding of your inner world and how your mind works. When we're disconnected from outside distractions with which we are bombarded every day, there is more awareness and understanding towards yourself, your mind, and body, which breeds love and peace within. Now, the bonus habit. I already spoiled this one probably. The bonus habit I've promised you in the beginning of the video. After you have mastered these four habits, you can start looking into building a meditation habit. Often you would hear from some people online saying that to get understanding of yourself and grow mental strength, it's important to meditate. For which I have my own opinion about this, that you can't learn to meditate properly until you've introduced and gotten comfortable with yourself, that we always are ignorant about due to constant stimulations of outside world. The reason why I treat meditation as a bit more advanced habit and not for the new starters is that even with the guided meditation, you might not understand what the speaker might mean or interpret it as something else, which is even worse. As well as meditation might get a little intimidating, and it might feel like you're not doing it correctly if you've never properly learned being with yourself. So this is why I said this is the next step after you get all the basics going, because with meditation you can stretch it out, and you can stretch it out and far. There's so much potential to it that it deserves a separate video to explain it properly. But anyways, if you've made to this part of the video, I'm grateful for your time and the time you've given me, and appreciate any feedback that you might have about my videos. So pop them in the comment section below. And don't forget to stay good, bless up, and I'll see you same place next week.